Hi Virgo, welcome to the channel or welcome back. So quick disclaimers, these are general, they may or may not resonate, and of course, even if what I'm saying resonates, always go with your own intuition at the end of the day. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm actually really excited for your reading, Virgo. I just did Leo and Libra and it was a little heavy. Oh, wow, okay. Fire ant. So looks like the theme continues. There's this sense of, Libra got this card right in the center, so maybe you might want to check out the Libra reading, but there is something right now that is triggering you beyond belief, is what I'm hearing. It's like, and everyone's watching. That's the weird, I've never gotten that off this card, but for the first time ever I am. I don't know if this is in a work setting, a family setting, a friend setting, maybe you come from a small town. There's just this sense of everyone's watching this thing unfold. Everyone is sort of a part of it in a weird way. Geez. And it's very uncomfortable for you, Virgo, you know, especially Virgo and people with Virgo placements. You know, when chaos is sort of happening or SHIT is going down, Virgo placements are almost like, don't look at me. You know, it's like, don't look at me until it's not crazy, right? There's this with Virgos, and I have a Virgo moon, so I totally get this. It's this sense of wanting everything to be perfect, you know? It's like, don't look right now because I'm not ready, you know? Or this thing is happening that I don't like is happening and I don't want people seeing it. And I think that's how Virgos keep so much of their... You know, if you've ever met a Virgo, or you must be, you know, it's the Virgo video, so I hope you're a Virgo or a cross watcher. All of them just have their shit together. Like, there's no other way to say it. Like, even when things are falling apart, Virgo has it together. It's beautiful. It's crazy. It's amazing. But this week, it's like, you don't have it fully together, and it's almost like, don't look. Just don't watch, is what I'm hearing. Scorpion. Okay, well, that explains a lot. Because the only time I have seen a Virgo or Virgo placements get a little thrown is when they've been betrayed. So I immediately want to send my love, Virgo. It seems like something's happened recently and you feel very betrayed, right? Scorpion, sting, and it's even mirrored in the fire ant. You can see because sometimes people ask how I read these cards, and a lot of it's just intuitive, but also you can see the imagery here, right? It's reflected in the cards, it shows. You've been stung, you know, and everyone has sort of noticed. Everyone has seen, like, oh, crap, like, Virgo got betrayed, Virgo got burned, Virgo, oof, you know? And it's weird because I'm hearing there was a spectacle about it, like, other people were involved, other people were watching, and for a Virgo, that's almost more of the betrayal, you know? It's like, listen, if you're gonna backstab me, fine. Just don't do it in front of everyone, or don't make it such a big deal, right? Because you guys are low-key about your business at the end of the day, and honestly, this is no one else's business but you and this Scorpion. This is exactly who it should be between. Yeah, I have no idea what betrayal was, Virgo, but whatever it was, you're just kind of like... You know Peter Griffin, that one video... that one video from Family Guy, if you Google it, Peter Griffin falling on the sidewalk, and he's just like... It's like that. You're just more bothered by it. You know, I feel like the betrayal of it isn't even what's really bothering you at this point. It's just the fact that so many people had to get involved, you know? So let's see what the subconscious of the energy is. I'm very curious. Starfish, no. So, Virgo, it feels like this is, you know, a family, friend, lover, someone who is very close to you, someone who you really held in high regards. And I think that's what's sort of the most, you know, heartbreaking part of it where you're kind of just like, really is what I'm hearing. It's like, did this person really have to betray me? Like, because I don't think you would have betrayed them, but regardless, you feel very betrayed, and the subconscious of the energy is so loving and caring, but now it's kind of coming through. The shadow side of Starfish is sort of coming through, and the shadow side is like me. It's all about me. Now the movie Bratz is coming through. If you remember the girl Chelsea something who plays Meredith, there's a song that she sings and it's like, it's all about me, 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 me. That's kind of this person, you know? It's like, oh, like, you don't agree with something I'm saying? Wrong. Oh, you don't agree with this? Wrong. Like, there's just no, also attention is what I'm hearing. It's like, this person could be someone who gets very jealous when the attention isn't on them. You know, they'll sort of, throw a fit or something like that. They need attention all the time. And for Virgo, Virgos do not, like, Virgos are the kind of people, and I find people with Virgo placements, they don't ask for attention, you know? And that's why Virgos can get so much attention, because I think I said it in the Leo reading, not needing something is what sort of brings it in, right? When you need nothing, you attract everything. And as I was saying, this reading is weirdly balanced though, Virgo, because you have fire, fire, water, water. So I'm curious to what's going to show up in the center, but with Octopus, I'd like to address that card. As I said, Octo, 8, it's like there's so many other people involved, and you know that, and you're just trying to untangle yourself from this mess is what I'm hearing. You're just trying to get out. You're just, you're like, please do not involve me in this anymore. There's this sense of just like, you know, it's like, let me go. Can I get a card for the center? Nothing's coming on. Okay, interesting. Is this just, I don't know. You might want to check out the Libra reading. So with Buffalo in the center, because Libra got Buffalo and Fire Ant, and I shuffle this so much. Are you kidding? So I think what's really happening right now is almost a destruction of the old. You know, there's something about this that, oh geez, that will never be the same. You'll never be able to see this person the same, sort of interact with them the same way. You're very, you know, you're focused on the betrayal, right? You're not so much focused on why this person did what they did. You're more so just looking at them like, I can't believe you did what you did, you know? I can't believe you're acting this way. I can't believe, right, Earth. You have Earth right in the center. Virgo, you're right in the middle of it, literally. You're kind of just, you know, I'm just speechless, borderline Virgo. You're just in shock at this person and what they've done, and the confusion is just so real. You're like looking at the situation, you're trying to be you're trying to take out your bias. You're like, okay, let's just not have a bias for this. Let's see it from a detached point of view, which is difficult though, because you're still feeling the betrayal. So as long as you feel betrayed, it's going to be hard to see it objectively, right? But you just, there's a sense of staring at the betrayal and just being so confused by it. Perplexed, honestly. Perplexed, annoyed, hurt, everything, you know? You're feeling it all this week. And the nice thing is Buffalo does promise, you know, a better day, a brighter future, being grounded but still having faith, keeping the faith. And I'm almost hearing you have to keep the faith in yourself right now, Virgo, you know? It's so weird. This is so similar to the Libra reading, but more than that, it's just keep faith that you're a good person. You know, you're not a bad person. You're not terrible. You're doing your best. That's all you can do right now. As I said, a lot of people are involved in this. It's so evident from the imagery, and you're just like, I don't want the involvement. Like, let's just keep it. I mean, at this point, you kind of, you know, the can of worms has been unleashed, and you're like, all right, but yeah, just keep yourself true, Virgo. You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that other people are watching. It doesn't matter that other people are involved, because all that matters is that you know who you are, you know the situation, and you get really real about the lesson that's trying to be presented, you know? And if you do have any good friends or family around, really hold on to them, because good friends and family, quality friends and family, are so, you know, they make the world of a difference between crumbling at something like this and being able to sort of pick yourself back up and keep it moving forward. And I do think you are going to be keeping it, you know, moving forward. I don't think this is going to hold you down or destroy your reputation or anything like that. It's just, right now, it's sort of all you can see. It's all that's around you, you know? So maybe try some breathing exercises, try to meditate. I know how cheesy that sounds, but whenever you're getting super angry, you know, because there is anger that's coming up now, you know, go for a run, go for a workout, make some tea. As I said, meditate. Don't become the emotion. Don't become, you know, what you're trying so hard to not get involved in, right? There's this message coming through right now of really needing to ground yourself, you know, and you're a Virgo earth sign, so it should come a little easier to you than others. And if you can, I'm hearing it, like, let your mind breathe. You don't need to think about this too much, because it will drive you crazy. There's no making sense of this. There's no, if this is how the situation is being handled, you know, there's no point in trying to understand it or trying to make sense of it, because it doesn't really make sense, right? Chaos doesn't make sense. That's why it's so hard to navigate, because there's no linear path. There's no logic that chaos can follow, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. All the readings today were so heavy. I don't know why. I mean, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys have a phenomenal week. I know you will. I said it to Libra too. They got Buffalo. Keep your head held high. Things really are getting better. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.